All fans,
Oh, yeah.
got it on 2K Sport.
Shit. Oh. Shit. Wow, this man.
Just an unbelievable performance so far. He looks so crisp and smooth. The speed and the power of the shot. You know this against Brandon Moreno.
Exactly. And you know the Moreno is not a fighter that will give up on himself.
Definitely. But there's no denying so far this has been one-way traffic. Logan Kavanaugh. Looks like quite a few people in this arena. Checked in, seeing everything.
Beautiful.
Slides out the way, leads back, goes for the counter.
Metallics is way better. Like what you say.
Huh?
Metallics.
What?
Listen, you have to make them work. You have to make them wait, Brandon.
I'm gonna have the same now.
Put them against the bench. You have to take that. Breathe deep, Brandon. Get some air. Whenever somebody's the champion, you make people's trying to get you from 1-2. You have to be look alive.
Molly Kavanaugh having a ton of success in this round. Watch that right hand was the beginning of really upsetting equilibrium of Brandon Moreno. I mean, moving it on, continuing to punch him off, just an avalanche of aggression from Kavanaugh.
Coming up next, don't miss a recap of all the action in the UFC Fight Night post shows right here on Paramount Plus. Alan Jovan and Anthony Smith are here to join John Gooden to break down all the action. Plus, Charlie Arnold has interviews with the big winners coming up right after the main event. Dean Thomas, through 10 minutes, what do you see?
Well, I don't know if Brandon Moreno has a southpaw attack. If he does, now would be the time to use it. He's going to have to give that left leg a break because if Kavanaugh keeps targeting it, it's going to really compromise his ability to get any type of offense going, and he will not be able to get Kavanaugh up against the fence for a takedown like his corner wants him to.
Yeah, the corner in Corey did. You need to get a takedown. You got to put him on the counters. Push him up against the fence. And it's not about strategy. Lonnie Kavanaugh's in the flow stage. In and out, picking his shots. He's got to be careful. We've been in this situation before against Charles Johnson last time out. One shot is all it took. He went to sleep. Moreno comes in. Moreno is moving dangerous into the third round. Including won the championship in Phoenix in UFC 260.
Fucking that leg up. Yeah, right. That left leg.
Moreno getting some momentum here. Yep.
You that shit? See the swelling and the redness? The red shirt. His left leg.
Yeah, I'm seeing him.
Yeah, the back leg.
Hardly to blame for why he got clipped. Cardio's been
This
big.
is hurt.
both
See that
Just
shit?
like a matchup.
With that nigga leg.
Like, damn, you should have let it
To
go.
add to that, he hasn't had all of the same amount of time knowing that he's going to be fighting at elevation that everybody else on this card has, right? I think about 3 weeks notice. He came out a little bit early, but Brandon Moreno's been out here since February 1st, fully adjusted and acclimated.
and experience for 5 rounds in these kind of high pressure scenarios. The crowd rising to a chant, trying to support Brandon Moreno into round 3. We've hit the halfway mark of the fight, 10 seconds. Moreno has been a ground length in the bout so far.
Brandon Moreno in on this high crotch, thinking about switching off to a body lock with Kavanaugh with his whizzer here. We'll see if he can defend.
So let's see the takedown defense of Kavanaugh here because started off kickboxing when he was 8 years old.
Look
Born
at
and
that
raised in the
mixing.
UK. Everyone knows they don't have
Hey.
collegiate wrestling.
Rip you like that, Mike.
Wrestling team, his wrestling
You mean
team,
to?
nothing like the
Oh,
US
fuck.
or Mexico.
Just line up like that.
Don't come at me on line. I know what I'm talking about. It's not like in America. But Moreno with that left leg gonna deliver some punishment to Kavanaugh's thigh. Kavanaugh able to escape and return to center. Nicely defended there. Moreno got close on that takedown there. That's the last 1-2 from Moreno. He's still got it. Starts to go to the midsection, gets up high to the roundhouse. Just sick work from Kavanaugh.
That was a really stunning kick to the lead leg of Moreno.
These situations here, it's dangerous for Kavanaugh. Moreno's looking to knock him off. He's backing up against the fence. The movement is minimized of Kavanaugh. That's another takedown attempt to Moreno. Because he's against the fence. Slow him down a little bit. From underdogs are now favorite on the live number is Lonnie Kavanaugh. Moreno's responded nicely in round 3. Been able to slow him down, especially along the fence here. Not a ton of damage, but he hasn't taken much damage in this third round. And 15 minutes are in the books. New territory upcoming for Lonnie Kavanaugh as we are poised to enter round 4.
Get it away, right? He's 100% going to keep that single. We've rep that out. I need a little bit more urgency. Head position set to me. Head position. And circle up. Turn around. Turn around.
Scared, man.
As we get set to bring you exciting NBA action, I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jabari Smith.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make the case his confidence as well because of this.
So the Houston starting 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Easy. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards at the back.
Round 4. Lonnie Kavanaugh looks like he's handling the elevation pretty well. Yeah, 10 minutes is a long time, though, Brett, but time will tell here, yeah.
And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Goes back up. The putback. The kick out to Edwards. Launches it. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly on the catch.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant. He said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. He brings out the best.
Oh, yeah.
Of you as an opponent too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Durant against McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Smith passes to Durant. Top of the key. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
It's good on the putback.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Thompson. You know, Stan, at this point of the year, I'd imagine it's tough for teams outside the playoff picture to not get distracted.
Well, you really try not to. Staying in the moment is best. You've got to focus on what's in front of you. You want to end the season on as high a note as you can.
Here's Gobert. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. The Rockets trail, and stolen by Edwards. Fires the 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Thompson against DiVincenzo. Thompson's shot is off. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Houston making some changes. Rockets trail by 7. Stand Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double team, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-line defenses throughout his career.
From deep, Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Conley. And that one is stuck right through.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Back to Okogie. Clock at 6. Good. Nice work defensively by Highland. Dosunmu on the wing. Left side read. Outside Conley. He got it out. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more in. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Alperen Sengun out there with Green. Then it's Shepard, then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity." That Martin also calls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Check every set around me. Yeah.
Anything just going in. My shit might be off.
It's a void for everybody. It's not just my control.
Here's Okogie. No made basket yet. Right side, Finney Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment and continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. Anthony Edwards just checked in for Highland. And it's Steven Chenzo in for Conley. And then for Houston, Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. Shepard, that's good.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
And so Randall will bring it up to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
Yeah, and that comes down to playing reckless defense. They need to have more discipline and do a better job of guarding without fouling.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Julius Randle.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Fast break, here come the Rockets. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Ball stolen. Durant looking around. The Rockets with another miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't have it.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over almost any defender.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Staying a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. We've got 1:28 left in the second period. Here's Smith. Good. Smith's got his first points of the game.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit that one. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Capella. He nails it, and we're tied.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Edwards against Easton. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, it's old hat now when you see Edwards dominating the game scoring. Anthony emerged as a leading player.
Durant for 3. 30 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
You talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith. Wow.
That's good from Smith. Smith hits them both.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Back to Edwards. Over Finney Smith. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them up.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping. You know, for that matchup with the Heat, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
And guys, let's talk now about that first half in Minnesota there in a tight.
If you can make 3.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. And that's the group, Chris Finch, as we begin the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, "I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything." And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, "I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders." Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Alec, thanks a lot. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage, it makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a kick-your-poison situation for the defense. Well, Edwards is so strong, he'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Throw good, Edwards. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, BA, one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best. That's something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
Here's Thompson. Here's Easton. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Yes.
Easton's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Thompson. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. The coach potentially looking to adjust. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Houston, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape going forward. And of course there's Minnesota. They're currently fourth.
When I look at the Rockets, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
To the middle. DiVincenzo with the steal.
Well, the defense baited it into that pass, and he fell into the trap.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now Gobert. Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. Back to Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Durant for three. Drains the triple. Durant's got 8. I wonder, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, DA. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Shepard, he's checked in for Houston.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
McDaniels, that's good.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. DeSumo comes in for Randall. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Houston with another miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. DeSumo can't hit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And here's Shepard for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Wow, Shepard is in the zone right now, just having his way with the defense.
Here's Conley. Dosunmu outside. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot's good. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
We've seen that more than once today.
Come on, my nigga.
This ain't pro.
When?
All right, bro.
An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Outside Conley. To the paint. McDaniels finds Edwards. Capella with a rebound.
Well, that's this you can live with. I expect they'll go do it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside for Green. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Josh Okogie, Alperon Şengün out there with Green. Then it's Shepherd, and it's Finney Smith in at the three. Randall against Green. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Shannon's checked in for Phillips. And a change for the Rockets. Holiday's checked in for Green. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Shepherd. Going inside, and he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Now here's Randall. He's marked by Finney Smith. Baseline jumper, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
It's stolen by Highland. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Durant, he's checked in for Houston. And you watch Alperon Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Dosunmu outside. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And then for Houston, Smith. He's checked in for Finney Smith. Eason comes in for Okogie. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepherd. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Alec.
Yeah, when Gobert gets deep positioning like that, sometimes you're better off just sending him to the line.
Then he drops the first. And so Gobert nails both of them. Rockets trail by 8. Thompson scanning the floor. And a one-handed slam.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
And stolen by Durant. Outside Şengün. Now Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, he leaves no question.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great FB's offense has been for these teams tonight. Just fantastic execution.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Stolen by Thompson. Durant against McDaniels. Durant inside. Outside Thompson. Another shot. Outside Durant. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 4. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A minute 20 left in the game. It's cleared away by Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up to the Rockets. Takes it inside. Quick 2. All net.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump.
Edwards taking on all comers.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Şengün. It's good.
Şengün's got everyone's trust right now late in the game.
Şengün, no good on the free throw. And the Timberwolves with possession. DiVincenzo. Stolen by Smith. Goes up. Has no hesitation on the jam. In transition.
Oh, my. What a play from the young fella. Jabari Smith comes through in the clutch.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Edwards, both hands there for a little extra.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Easton. Thompson outside. Driving in. Cashes it in.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Durant with a steal. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 17-footer on the way. There he's in.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Look, man, you believed in it. Crazy. Press the button. That's up.
All right, check it.
Whoa.
Fuck.
How did he do that? First of all, let's go back. Go back to the work.
What work?
The pre-work. Doing all type of bullshit, fucking shit up. Oh.
You good, cameraman?
Heavy. Wide open. Easy money.
And it was not wide open.
That's crazy. The ref wanted to go home. 2K wanted to go home. I don't know how I made it. Hard work, dedication. Heavy. Fuck you up. There's that read. Because we was talking shit last time. Let's get one Mortal Kombat.
Hell, it doesn't need.
Yeah, I was streaming. Mortal Kombat, I mean. You sure? I don't want to play Mortal Kombat.
I don't know. He's gonna do me like that. I'm about to do that soon.
When I went back to this stuff, do this within 10 minutes. ETA. What? It can't be streamed? Oh, they don't take bullshit because they got the new one coming out. Okay. Damn.
So,
Nigga think I'm a bot. That ain't crazy.
you gotta download Mortal Kombat.
Huh? I don't have it. It's ready. Imagine they violate.
Well, that's on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. You ever played this game before?
Of course, let's get it, man. It's trash, though. Right on you. I'm trash.
You said you tried?
I'm trash.
What's your son? Facts. You gotta take the people without the pluses on them. You know, a little something. You be fucking me up. Or I be fucking people up. Happened there? What's my other guy, man? Where he at? I'll just straight Baraka. It's not fair. You gotta pick a nigga that comes out there. Douglas. You know, see him in a movie?
Yeah.
It's sad how worlds are shunning to it, but the Earth realm has too much better. Round one, fight.
God damn it.
He not fair for nigga to play with.
Fuck.
My fault.
Everybody gotta lose someday, bro.
No. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to turn this shit off. Cause like, why is this video broadcast only mic? What is that? I need that shit off.
Hold the button, probably.
I'm still. How the fuck am I screaming this? Then I changed the whole game.